So now what do I do? Well, I guess there's only one thing. There's something I'd like to know. Are you real? Can you feel?
Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits and my intuition, the tarot, to communicate energies to you guys. Fantastic viewers. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. And for those of you guys returning, thank you. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading again today. Today's reading is a love story. We're looking at the energy with the new moon in regards to love. Okay, this will resonate for those of you guys needing to hear the message. It's absolutely fine to not connect with any reading today. Because this is in line with whatever it is Spirit is wanting to deliver for these three frequencies I'm tapped into. Okay, so for pile 1, we have the Crow Tarot. Pile 2, we have the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. And for option number 3, we have the Guardian of the Night. So these are the three. I hope you guys can see. Sit with this energy. Whichever one you feel called to will most likely have your message. All right. Option number 1. You guys pick the Crow Tarot. Let's get into your reading, shall we, with this love story coming in with the new moon. So let's get an overall look at the connection overall. See if it resonates for you guys where the connection's at, okay? And then we will tap into your person's overall feelings, their next move, and the outcome. And then we'll do the same for you. And then look at, the outcome of the connection as a whole, okay? So Spirit for pile 1 in regards to what's going on in love for pile 1. See overall energy of the connection around them at this time. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer and this connection as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. We have single. So some of you guys are single, ready to mingle. Maybe you're here because you like to see me. Hi, how are you, singles? Single, I don't know. Are you single? Do you think your person's single? Maybe both of you guys are single, but curious, you know, curious whether the other person's single. Some question here. Okay, so let's see what's going on in love. Pile 1, ignoring. So maybe you're just like single and ignoring potentials, you know, you're like, screw this, I'm blocking. Maybe some of you guys recently just said, I'm off the dating scene, you know, like I don't want anything to do with anyone and I just want to be on my own. Now, you could be ignoring a specific person, you know, maybe you block someone and it left you with a bitter taste. And you're like, screw this. Screw this. One more on this deck and then we'll move on to the next one. What's going on overall for pile 1? Single group. I'm getting 3 cards here. Uh-oh. Bad intentions. So maybe you're involved with someone with bad intentions. That's totally made you single. Did you break up with someone? I don't feel there's a breakup so much as I feel you're prioritizing based on a bad experience you just had with someone. Hookup. Yeah, so maybe this person, okay, now it's coming through. You're single, you had maybe a bad experience or a hookup with someone that didn't leave you feeling very good. And this could be this connection for those of you guys who resonate with this. And we have manipulation. Head games are for children. So again, feeling used, feeling maybe like someone didn't have the greatest intentions and now you're off the dating scene and you're ignoring this person and now there's an energy of this person potentially coming in and we're going to see who is this person and what exactly is going on here. Why are they in pile 1's energy field? So yeah, makes sense. Let's see. This person, what should we use? Let's start with these messages pile one, this person in their energy field, what's their energy specifically? What are they feeling and thinking at this time for pile number one? This person that's pulling through energetically. What do they want here in regards to why they're energetically still attached to pile one? I wish things could be different. So somebody may be having some regret. Yeah, obviously this is someone who's had an experience with you that they wish they could change. So initially they had bad intentions, or maybe how it panned out made them feel like they did you dirty in some way. This person is in your energy field. We'll see why. Let's see some more though. What's more about this person's energy? Why are they in the vicinity of pile one energetically? It says, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, so exactly what we were talking about. This person feels the regret for however it went down, whatever they did. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about what they did. They're potentially wanting another chance here because can you forgive me one day? Unless they just have their conscience that's like getting to them, you know, karma's catching up to this person potentially. It says, I hid who I really am from you. So you didn't see the true version, I guess, of who this person could be, and maybe they played head games, they manipulated you, and yeah, this is who this is about, clearly. So if this isn't your pile, you might want to go check out another pile. Let's see. How's this person feeling? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile one in regards to this person that's thinking about pile one. What are they feeling? What are they thinking here about pile one? Heartbreak. We got 3 swords. So yes, this is definitely feeling bad, heartbroken. You know, our words, actions, intentions created pain and suffering onto another, onto herself. So what goes around comes around. I feel like this person did something here that is now catching up to them, and they can't run from this. They feel bad. They might want to reach out here. We'll see. But can we get another card here? Pile number one's person and their feelings right now at this time. Wow, 3 swords. That's a heavy card. So there's genuine feeling bad here. Okay. And the moon. So the moon talks about our emotions and could definitely talk about being confused. So maybe they're not quite sure why they did what they did. And maybe they're feeling all sorts of emotions, or maybe the emotions that they might have not have felt at the time of the betrayal, we'll call it, because sometimes 3 swords can indicate betrayal, you know, not necessarily, but most times. And so maybe there's like not fully tapped into that emotion at the time, and now it's like this rush of emotion that's making them feel heartbroken. Why is the moon here? So we have Cancer, Pisces. Why is the moon here for pile number one's person here? Why is the moon here? We have the 7 wands, and it's coming in reverse. So this is a state of surrender. This is someone who might have been very defensive, is now dropping down their guard in some way. But my throat chakra is getting really tight right now. So they have something to say to you. Maybe they were, you know, like really putting up a wall here or shutting you out. But with the moon, maybe their emotions are really blocked when it came to you. One just went flying here. 6 swords. Yeah, they want to move on to a more peaceful state with you, although this could mean that this person might have left you. Maybe they left the situation in the past. Maybe you left this person because of this block. We'll pull one more and then we'll see like what do they want and why are they here. How is this person feeling? The 6 swords is moving away, you know, from conflict. So definitely conflict here. And 7 wands in reverse is dropping your defenses. 6 pentacles. So I feel like this person wants to bridge a gap between you. Like, I feel like they're wanting to give to the situation and resolve something. So, but I don't know if this is to make them feel better, you know, because they're feeling a lot of heartbreak, they're heavy in their emotions. And so it's like, I want to get out of that heaviness. And so it's driven by this guilt. I mean, this pain, this experience that they have. That's like, how can I give to pile one? Yeah, I don't know, you guys. It seems a little bit interesting over here. Okay, let's see. Why are they... Should we look at their intentions and then their action? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What is pile one's person's intentions here? What are their intentions? What do they want with pile one here? I mean, we see 6 pentacles. That's, you know, investing and contributing and giving to a situation. So we have 9 cups in reverse. This person doesn't feel emotionally satisfied with how things left, but I also feel like this person could have been very, very selfish, and maybe they chose, you know, immediate gratification over this connection, or you might have felt that they were only thinking about themselves. I feel like this person is not emotionally fulfilled in whatever it was that they did do. Yeah, and for a lot of you guys, like, it was fairly imbalanced, because I do feel like this person was more focused on making sure that they were happy. But I'm still getting, because we're looking at intentions, it's like, it's still about them. I'm not emotionally happy now that I chose what I did. Okay. So, who cares? I don't know. Let's see. What are their intentions? One more on intentions. I want to see their actions, and then we'll rip into them. Behave, Linda. Okay, so intentions. This person's intentions. I feel this person did you dirty, and the Chariot in reverse. Cancer energy. This person, I feel like this person knows that they can't. Okay, there's so many messages coming through. One, I think this person is being called to action, to resolve and smooth things over, which is why it's coming through very heavy with the 3 swords. It's like karmically, like their emotions are catching up to them. They have to resolve this, however, you know, and so first instinct, it's like, let me do what I can and offer what I can here to get out of this state. And the universe is like, has this person stuck? I feel this is like a karmic stuckness in life overall, but also this person feels like, yeah, they can't move on unless they rectify this thing. And it's like, how do I move forward with myself? I think this goes beyond this connection. This really has to do with this person moving beyond what has happened here and feeling really at the mercy of the universe and their actions. Oof. This is pretty heavy. My goodness. Okay, so Cancer energy here. The moon is also Cancer, like heavy Cancer. You might have been dealing with a Cancer pile number 1. You might be a Cancer. Sun, Pisces. Okay, let's see. What's their next action towards you then? What is pile 1, this person here? What is their next action towards pile 1? Got the 2 of Swords in reverse and the 10 Pentacles. I think this is somebody who literally like slept on this connection, you know. They had a chance to act. They had a chance to clear the air. They had a chance to communicate. They had a chance to build something here with you. And I think that they realized that this slipped between their cracks. I also feel like, because sometimes with the 2 swords in reverse, it's like we made a decision that we regret, you know, and so I feel like by doing this, like they regret, it's impacted their success. I feel this is a karma thing again. It's like they're what they could build in the future for themselves is like heavily impacted by the decisions that they're making in their world, or that they've made, that this connection has shown them. And so again, like we pulled like what's their next action. I feel like Spirit is just really showing like they have to sit in this, because that's not really an action per se, but it's like the energy state in which they'll be in here is like sitting with a decision that they made. Okay, so what's their next move? What's their next action towards pile 1, Spirit? 5 wands. Inner conflict. They're conflicted, because I feel this person doesn't want to accept the truth of what they've done fully, in an energy, especially if they're in a 9 of Cups reverse. Like, it's still very much about, I don't want to suffer, and I made these decisions, and now I have to, like, it's very I focused. It's not like, wow, like what sort of pain did my actions cause pile 1? And feeling like that. And so I think they're going to be conflicted until they acknowledge and come to that understanding. But I still don't see any action here. So let's see, what's their next action? Oh, a card dropped. Hang on, give me a sec. So we have this one that kind of fell sideways, Page of Swords. Yeah, and this is kind of what I was feeling, is like, are they coming forward? It's like maybe they're, conflicted about what it is they have to say, because they have to get clear first. And I think they're ironing out their thoughts to get clear about why this is coming in, like why these emotions are pulling through right now, because it's like, if this person didn't resolve this and it's been a while, it's like they can only suppress this or run away from it for some time until it starts to creep up, and they have to look at it. And the universe is saying, like, you can't move anywhere until you understand and look at what's happened here and accept some form of truth here and clear the air. However this might come out, like whether you want to listen to this person or not, it's certainly up to you, but there's a need for them to speak some truth. There's a need for them to clear the air about what's happened here. But in order to do this, I feel this person needs a deeper understanding. And this is like slowly getting into the energy of, I have to understand what's going on here. And it's triggered by this pain. It's triggered by the state in which they're in. It's triggered by this karmic heaviness that the energy is putting on them, but they're not sure, where's this heavy energy coming from? And it's like making them stop and pause. But there's a need to sort of start asking questions about themselves, about their actions, about what they did. They're not quite knee deep in this, but I feel like it's like churning here. Yeah, so, okay. Let's see an overall sort of card here for their energy, and then we'll do the same for you and see what's going on with you. So overall, oh my gosh, you guys, 9 swords. This person can't eat, can't sleep. It's constantly on their mind. Like, there's a heavy anxiety here because, again, like, karma's caught up to this person, and so they're right in their head about it, about what they could have done different or what they should do, or yeah, it's not good here with the 9 swords. So very, very heavy energy, especially with the 3 swords. Yikes. And their 6 swords energy is like they want to get out of this heaviness. And somehow you're tied into this, and somehow they know that it has to do with their actions of the past. So unless they smooth things over. All right, well, let's see your overall energy here. Pile 1's overall energy. Pile 1's overall energy here, Spirit. The Lovers. So this is someone maybe you thought there would be like a future here with, maybe it was someone you could build a 10 Pentacles. I see another card that's peeking out here. What is it? It's Temperance in reverse. Yeah, so Sagittarius, Gemini energy. I feel like this could have been definitely somebody who you knew that there was a potential to build a future with, which, intuitively this person must have known that this was the potential that was sort of sabotaged by their wrong decision, which I was getting with the 2 swords in reverse. And so I don't know. I'm feeling like some of you guys are still healing from this and maybe still trying to find your own footing or your own balance, you know? And maybe a lot of you guys just grew impatient here of like dealing with this person in some capacity. But I feel like the Lovers talks about a choice. So some of you guys might be open to a choice here with this person, choosing this person or experiencing this person. But I feel like there's a need to heal something here. So let's see. Pile one's overall energy, Spirit. What is this? Verse Temperance, two major arcana here. I feel like this is an experience you had that the universe sort of dished out on you that might have left you sort of reeling here, needing to heal, and maybe something that was unavoidable, you know? The Sun. So this is a happy card. This is contentment. This is clarity. I feel like a lot of you guys have had to make your own clarity about a situation. Yeah, maybe this healing is something you, because it is in reverse, maybe you had to do a lot of healing. And maybe you are at the point here, the crossroads, you know, choosing your own happiness, or really like contemplating what's going to make me the happiest here, what makes the most sense. I do feel like you have clarity. So Leo energy. Okay, one more for the overall energy, and then we're going to take a look at maybe your intentions and see. Overall energy for pile one. Oopsie. The Page of Wands. Are you wanting to communicate with this person? Maybe you've forgiven this person. You know, like this is happy energy. This is like not holding any grudges. This is like, maybe this is the karma. It's like you're out living your best life, you know, exploring and moving towards your lover's path, your purpose. And this is a very youthful energy, full of joy, full of exploration, enthusiasm. But I feel like a lot of you guys might not be opposed to talking to this person, because I don't feel like you guys are holding a grudge. I feel like you guys have healed from this. Okay, so what is your intention here then? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Six Cups in reverse. So this is an experience you had with someone who this memory has stayed with you, you know, and it's something that definitely feels as though it got stuck in its tracks based on how it progressed, which we've seen here, not good. So it was stuck here, and it was like it stayed stuck somewhere in your emotional body. Is like a memory of something that's like maybe it was haunting you in some way, you know? But I don't feel it was like emotionally stopping you so much as I feel like it is a story of the past that was like unresolved or just stuck there. And maybe this communication is coming in to give you clarity on this thing so that it could free you to be on this lover's path. Because I don't feel you're emotionally hung up on this person. I really don't. But let's see, what's your next action then going to be here? What is... You can crisscross roles too if it goes the other way around, you know? What is pile one's next action here? The Hermit in reverse. Coming out of isolation. You understand what you want. You're clear. You've done your soul searching. You've sat with yourself. Yeah, like I feel like a lot of you guys had to heal and had to find balance and had to understand things here, and now you're sort of coming out. So were you in a period of separation with this person and now you're sort of coming out, considering to talk to them maybe? Let's see, Spirit, pile one and their action. The Empress. Wow. You guys are compassionate. You guys know your full value. You guys know how to set boundaries. You guys are showing unconditional love, an ability to receive and give love from a very high level. Beautiful. I can't add to that. Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, all on the board here, and the Cancer that we talked about here, and Pisces. So, okay, let's see. Outcome for pile one's energy. Like, well, what is this outcome for pile one's energy? 7 Cups. This doesn't really fit with your energy. Oh, shit. I think a lot of you guys, you're already moved on and you're finding happiness and abundance and blah, blah, blah. Some of you guys might have found, you know, like what it is you want. Some of you guys with that single card, like, I want to be single, or like, I want to make sure that I'm aligned with the right person, you know, when the time comes. But there's been a lot of clarity and work done here. And now this person comes in, and now it's like, oh, like confusing, you know, it's like confusing again. I don't think you want to be confused, but I feel like it's confusing because it's like, you could feel this person's genuine, you know, and because you are this Empress, it's like you're full of compassion and love. You're not going to just be like, okay, here, suffer, and that's your karma, you know? Like, I don't feel this is in your energy at all. So maybe this is Spirit's like really giving you a heads up about this person, you know, and you maybe going into this sort of energy that's not good. I feel like you've had to dig your way out of something here already. So what do we need to see here? Because what are we not seeing? Spirit, what are we not seeing here in this connection? Is pile 1 not seeing this person coming forward? So we have 6 Wands in reverse. This is the card of like something that wasn't successful. We weren't seen or appreciated. I have a whole bunch of cards that fell beside me. So 6 Wands in reverse. That could be an ego death as well. We have 5 Swords in reverse. So this is definitely lining up with that 6 Swords coming out of the conflict. 8 Cups, walking away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill, which would be that 5 Swords. 8 Swords in reverse, coming out of a mental prison, a limitation. 10 Cups in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What don't you see? Eight Cups. 8 Swords in reverse. I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't know. Let's see. Why is this? What is this that we don't see here for pile 1? Another card went flying. And it's sort of sitting sideways. 4 of Cups. Okay. Beautiful angel, pile number 1. You have a person coming towards you. And I do feel like you had to walk away from this person, okay? Because I really feel this person, again, did you dirty, however it was. They didn't appreciate you. There was no success to be had here. Walked away. They walked away from you. You had to walk away from them. You did a lot of work, like coming out of whatever's happened here, you know, and breaking free from any 5 Swords and that sort of thing, even though there might have been a lot of potential here. And I do feel like you guys showed a lot of love and compassion. I feel like this person's coming in emotional, and I do feel like this person is coming in genuinely with emotions that they haven't in the past, that they're finally connecting to here because of this. And it's authentic, you know, but I feel like the 7 Cups is this energy is like, you're not flat out like rejecting them or not interested, but at the same time, it's like there's confusion because it's like, I don't want to just pretend like I'm interested either, because you're not. Like, you're not fully interested in what you experience, but it's like, would you be interested in a new version of this person? It does pique your interest, but you're like, can I trust that this person is out of that energy or not. So you don't know. Yeah, wow. What a reading. We should get you some advice then, I think, hey? I'm going to put these cards all back. We'll get you some advice, and then we'll see what this person wants to say to you so that you're sort of prepared as to... I wasn't expecting to see any of this stuff. This might not resonate for a lot of people here, you know, but it's sort of clear what this is about. It's almost like the tables have turned here, you know, for you and this person. But it's like just when you found your strength, just when you climbed out of this hole, I feel like this person is now having this sort of thing, you know, connecting to their emotions. Okay, so what is the guidance and the advice here for pile 1, and then we'll look at what they have to say. What is the guidance and the advice for pile 1? Death in reverse. So there is still a process of release and transformation here that's underway. So whatever karmic ties you might have to here to this experience, I feel like there's more sort of processing here in order for there to be a release of whatever this energy is, you know, so that there can be a change. So Scorpio energy, massive transformation that's underway here, but not fully complete. So I don't feel like you have fully released this for a reason, or why that still stayed in the 6 cups, because there's more here, you know. Okay, what's the advice here though for pile 1? Queen of Swords in reverse. I think you left without clarity. I think you are owed some form of communication that never came in order for there to be a full release. It's like this energy stayed in limbo in your energy field, like lack of clarity. You didn't get communication. You couldn't fully release it because it was sort of a lack of closure. But I also feel like you had sun and all that, so it was like this person didn't provide you with the clarity you needed. This person didn't communicate. It's like you had to find it yourself. Some of you guys definitely could have left this person thinking that you were angry or mad, or, you know, the last argument or the conversation could have been an argument with this person. The Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. So this is being stuck on one sort of perspective here. What is the guidance then for pile 1? And the 10 of Wands in reverse, surrender, drop the burden. Okay. Okay. So I like your energy, okay, because I feel like it's not including this person at all, because I do feel like this person, again, like you might have had to really strip yourself of everything that this person was and sort of build an identity away, you know, like strong on your own, clarity on your own and all of this stuff. But it's like when it comes to this person, there might still be, when you think about them, there might still be some hurts in you and some anger and some resentment and some way that you're seeing this person that you held on to. Like this person never provided clarity, this person never communicated, which is all true. It's all true, you know, but it left you feeling with one story of who this person is and what happened, which I think is actually what Spirit is wanting to come through with. Why this person is coming forward is like a burden we carry here of needing closure on something here, like it being clear to us and really transformed and released, and no longer sort of not wondering what had happened or why it happened the way that it did. And I don't think that you were sitting there always like pondering this thing, but I do feel like it was in your energy field. 6 of Cups in reverse, like this person, why did they do that? You know, it's like, yeah. So it's providing you clarity, because I do feel for a lot of you guys, this is part of some sort of karmic lessons of sorts. And I do feel, since we're looking at advice, it's like Spirit says the only way to really release this thing, which we haven't fully released, in order for there to be a full transformation here, there needs to be a surrender and a letting go of anything that we are carrying that is heavy. And I feel like what we're carrying is our understanding of this person that might be very real because we experience it, that tells us that they didn't provide us with clarity, or that they didn't communicate something to us that they still owe us, maybe, you know. And it's like, do they really owe us something? I don't know. Like, whatever your understanding is, you're pretty fixed on this, you know. They owe me an apology, or they did this and I will stick to that, or that's my understanding of what had happened. And I also feel like Spirit's guiding you to really look at how you're seeing this, you know. And specifically, if we're still carrying the burden of resentments or anger, you know, we might not be identifying where it sits within our energy field, but there's a need to release that. There's a need to release this, and maybe this person is still tied in coming forward because Spirit knows that we haven't released this thing within ourselves, you know, no matter how much we're moving on and happy and trying to move on here, because I do feel like that's what's happening. So a very layered message. We'll see what this person wants to say to you. Let's see, what does pile one's person, this person that's coming through here, wants to say to pile one? I think we should see other people. I am manifesting you. I feel like this is going to free you so you could be on your lover's path. So you could truly be maybe single to make a choice here, you know. I don't know that this person is going to be someone that you want to engage with, but it's like to let it go so that you can find true freedom and manifest the right type of person. And it's like any bondage you have here with this person or tie to what had happened needs to be fully released. And so having this final conversation maybe with this person like brings it all into perspective. Like, yeah, you're definitely not who I thought you were, you know, like despite the hurt and all this stuff, is like we should see other people who are more aligned. I think that's like them communicating to you is making you have this realization. I don't think this person's going to say to you, we should see other people. I'm not feeling that at all. I feel like their communication is giving you this insight. What does pile one's person want to say? I need more time, and you make me want to do bad things with the devil energy, Capricorn. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, you guys. They're really strong, okay? I feel like what Spirit is saying is like, it's not really about what this person is saying or doing, okay? I feel like this is all really about karmas and decisions and choices. And this person is in a 3 swords and a 9 swords for a very specific reason, what they did to you. Okay. And so I feel like whatever this person comes forward with, because I do feel this person is coming in your energy field with some form of guilt here in order to free themselves of their own karmic things, which you can't help them from, I think frees you. It frees you because you hear what this person says, and it's like, I can now see very clearly what I couldn't in the past. And it's like this person's devilly ways or something about, you know, like I said, something wasn't feeling right with this person, still like 9 cups about them. And it's like hearing you now breaks me free. And now I'm free to see other people and not wonder what would have happened with you and I, you know, because you can clearly tell this person isn't fully ready. Even if they do feel that, it's like they're not fully ready because, again, they're still in this sort of selfish energy. They still haven't fully understood the magnitude of what they said and did to you in the past here that makes you believe that there's been a shift towards them fully being ready to be in a commitment. You know, they're still in that Page of Swords and sideways position. So it's like they don't really even understand the gravity here. Why would you want to entertain this? It just becomes very clear to you, you know. And I do feel like now you're able to manifest your lover's path and you be fully single from an energy that deals with that reverse death and that 6 of Cups in reverse, because that has a hold of you. You know, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, I think that might have been in your energy field, in your subconscious somewhere, what had happened, you know, why. And let's see, what else does this person want to say if we give them any more airtime? Seek professional advice. So I think this person still needs more healing. This person still needs to understand. Dropped a whole bunch of cards here. I'll take them. It says wait, number 7. It says, I still don't have all the answers. Yeah, they still don't know. And it's like this, need more time and wait. It's like, no. Oops. My goodness. It's like, I think you're done waiting. Let me hold you. Another 7. So we have 7, 7. I lie awake thinking about our future. Another 4 here. So 4 could be all about stability. I feel like this person is still stuck. You know, I do feel this person is still stuck. And I do feel like this person is going to, like with that Chariot in reverse, that's really stuck energy. And it's like stuck in having to resolve that, the mind having to resolve all of that stuff. They can't move. No matter, yeah, they can't move. They have to do the inner work. They have to understand. And I feel like this person feels like if they can like connect with you, it's like it will ease this thing. But it's like, no, the inner work needs to be done. And it's like you're not wanting to give this person more time to sort through it. You're being freed of this. Do you think about me too? So this person is clearly in their mind about what you're doing and whether you're moving forward. You're so beautiful. Why do you need me? So I feel like the tables have turned here with this person. Clearly, I feel like this person has some form of low self-esteem with actually understanding that they behave in a way here that doesn't help progress their life, and then experiencing you, seeing you in your sun energy is like, wow, like I'm still stuck. Like I feel like all of this experience is like providing mirrors back to each other, and the mirror you're being held up is like one of freedom, and the mirror that you're holding up for them is like one of karma. Like now you sort of have to sit in an energy here of what you've done and see yourself in the light of what you've done. And despite this, I'm still strong and in my beautiful light, you know, which is the worst kind of karma, because you're moving on and this person is like, how do I get on that timeline? Okay, well, that's interesting. So pile 1, that was a mind trip. I don't think you're going to entertain this person. You know, I really don't. But I do feel like you need to be shown some stuff here, which will come through when you hear from this person. All right. So thank you so much. And I'll see you at the next one. Pile number 2. You guys picked the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. Let's take a look at what is going on in this love story energetically around you at this time and see. So let's not start with the tarot. Let's start with the overall energy here of this connection. Spirit, for pile number 2, what is the overall energy of the love story going on around pile number 2? Person around them energetically. What's the overall energy of this connection? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Ghosting. Oh, great. Oh my goodness. Ghosting. So, did you ghost this person? Did they ghost you? Someone went quiet. Someone went quiet. Let's see some more. What's going on overall in this connection? between pile 2 and this person. We have trash and I'm sorry. Eey. I feel like whoever did the ghosting is feeling really bad. Like really, really bad. But I'm also feeling like whoever got ghosted felt like this person just threw them out like they didn't matter. Yeah, so both people are feeling like trash, you know, but it's like one person, yeah, like did the action. This is, I'm feeling bad on both sides, but I do feel like one person is feeling really bad, and it could be your person. I mean, you can switch roles for sure. And they're feeling like their behavior of ghosting was like not good. So let's see some more. What's going on here with pile number 2 in this connection? Gossip. So for me, gossip always talks about third party, you know, but it doesn't have to be like a third party, like love, intimate triangle. It's like someone got in the way. Someone got in the way. Now, it could be they heard something about you or something like this, but I feel this is always about, you know, like a third person, most likely, that interferes in the connection. Okay, so what about this? So we know who this person is, Spirit. Pile number 2, and this love energy coming through, falling in love. So is this someone who is falling in love with you? It definitely could be somebody who sabotaged, you know, like they started having feelings for you and then suddenly they ghosted you. And that's yeah, I feel there's sabotage here with the third energy. The third energy of sabotage. Oh, blindsided. Blindside. So, and trust. I think this person ghosted you and you didn't see it coming. Yeah. I feel you didn't see it coming. They did something unexpected here. I do feel this person feels really bad about this. We'll pull one more about the overall energy here, and then we'll start to tap into both of you guys. What's the overall energy here in this connection? Yeah, maybe they blocked you and it took you by surprise, or relationship. I think this person might have not expected to feel the way that they were feeling about this connection. And I feel like they surprised themselves even by how they reacted, because I feel like a lot of them blocked you or just like did something here that was very spontaneous, is what I'm feeling, and sabotage the potential to have a relationship here with you. I feel one more here of this deck, and then we'll start to dig into their energy, because there is a feeling of feeling bad. We have priority and we have opening up. So I do feel like this person prioritized the fear, because I do feel like the third party got in the way, or this thing, the sabotage got in the way. And then it was like, you know, this falling in love was creeping in, this relationship was creeping in. And then all of a sudden it was like not knowing how to act, and then prioritizing the fear of reacting and ghosting. And it just took this person on. Yeah, I'm almost maybe like this person like got cold feet or something like this. And then it's like, oh, now they feel bad because it's now yeah, but I feel like now they want to maybe open up about this or come forward and talk to you about this, because I do feel like there's true, genuine feelings here with falling in love, and that you were something here, you know? Okay. Let's take a look. Let's see. Take a look at this person's energy. Spirit, pile two's person, or this person that's pulling through. These are interesting readings. What's their energy? This one, 8 of Cups, walked away. So yeah, this could be the ghosting card, you know. Are they walking away from the third party? Are they walking away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill them? You might have walked away, and this person, yeah, like this behavior was emotionally unacceptable. And now that you've walked away, it's like this person feels bad, feels sad. I see a dove in the background, which talks about peace. I do feel like this person could certainly want a level of peace here with you. This is how I just heard call a truce. So it's like call a truce based on them ghosting you. I don't know. 2 cards here that are coming out. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Again, there was the block to love. Like, this person had a difficult time expressing their emotions. And instead of opening up, this person ghosted. They held back. They didn't express themselves. And I feel like as a result, the relationship got stunted or halted. Didn't get explored. We have Gemini energy. Yeah, so, okay. How are they feeling, though? How are they feeling? How is pile two's person here feeling at this time? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, so heavy in their feels potentially, but still, and the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, still like a block to love. I feel like this person has a very difficult time tapping into their emotions, showing and expressing themselves. And I feel like this is really the cause of this connection not moving forward and potentially being fairly imbalanced here. So this might be something you experience with this person for quite some time. Cancer energy, Pisces, and Scorpio. Are they feeling emotional right now about things being stopped? Spiritual, what's pile number two's person's feelings here? How are they feeling? What's their energy like? The Queen of Swords in reverse. This person has a hard time communicating. And I feel like this person is unclear about how to express their emotions, how to talk to you about how they feel, how to progress things. Wow, I feel a big fat block, man. This is a weird energy. Spirit, one more about feelings for pile number two's person. Some of you guys might have blocked them after the fact, or just like got angry, or just stopped completely like giving, pouring to this connection. But let's see, pile number two's person and this, how they're feeling. The 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay. I have a feeling a lot of you guys might be experiencing with this person a pattern, okay? Now, for some of you guys, maybe this is the first block, like where they ghosted you, but I feel like this is a pattern this person does. And I feel like now they might sense that if they come back, it's like they could be in your vicinity again without there being conflict, maybe like water under the bridge, or like you're, I don't know, willing to, I don't know. This is why they're kind of here stuck and confused in some way, because I do feel for a lot of you, it's like this person is uncertain about how you feel, or is unclear about where this could go. But it's like, I don't want to argue with you, but I don't want to let you go, but I don't want to open up, and I don't want to talk. Like there's this really weird energy here. So I don't feel like this person is letting you go with this 5 of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person just doesn't want to argue with you, and they kind of want to be in your vicinity. And it's like, I'm sorry that I ghosted. I'm sorry that we got into this argument. I'm sorry that I can't communicate. I'm sorry that I shut down. I still shut down. I still am disconnected. Here I am. That's exactly what I'm feeling, is like, and that's me opening up. They feel like they're opening up by coming around and not being combative, but it's like they're not. Oh, Lord, help me now. Okay, so one more here, this person's feelings, and then we'll get into their next move towards you. How's pile number 2's person feeling here? This big bag of conflict. King of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. So we have heavy Capricorn here, Virgo, Taurus. This person, I do feel like there is a desire to break free from this energy that doesn't allow this person to be a committed energy that you can rely upon, that can be, you know, built upon. Like, this person's fear of opening up, their fears, I'm calling it fears, even though we don't see moon, it's like this disconnect, this running, this ghosting, this inability to speak their truth and emotions and all this stuff has got in the way of this person being reliable. It's got in the way of this person committing to you. It's got in the way of you building something here long term with this person, and you maybe not trusting this person at all. You know, but yet this person like might see themselves as someone who wants to be, you know, like in a committed relationship or build something secure for themselves. And it's like, this is what they need to break free from. And they don't want to be, it's like they don't want to be themselves. They don't want to be this version of them that's shown up. And now we know why we're getting the I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know why I'm like this. And I don't understand how to explain it. And it creates a lack of communication in this connection. It creates all sorts of uncertainty, but all this person knows is that they were falling in love, and that there's a potential of a relationship, and that there is a desire to be more reliable and committed energy. But it's like, I have this unhealthy pattern that I'm trying to break, but it is in reverse. So it's like, I feel they are trying to come out of this, but it's like, this is them trying by opening up in this way and coming forward and saying, I don't want conflict. But so that's about as deep as it gets, you know? It's like, this is me coming forward. So I'm kind of facing my fear by coming forward to pile 2 and saying, I don't want conflict. That's me confronting this, but it's not really confronting the root of what's causing this devil energy. And I also feel like this person has a little bit of an obsession here in regards to letting you go or letting this go, because I do feel like they acted in a way that wasn't aligned with their highest good. Like, especially if this person feels really connected to a King of Pentacles type energy, and it's like, and then they ghosted you. And now they feel like, oh gosh, like that was not a good energy representing who I want to be seen as. And I do feel like a lot of you guys might have felt just really discarded by this person, you know, or like what you experienced with them meant nothing. Let's see, what's their next move? Why are we seeing this? Pile 2's person, next move. What are they doing here? Why are we seeing this? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. 9 of Pentacles. So this is a good card, because this is all about us being confident and us being secure in ourselves. So I'm feeling a lot of earth energy here. Could be you're dealing with earth sign. This is a good energy. I mean, this is somebody who is confident, somebody who maybe had to work up their confidence in order to come forward to say, I don't want conflict. Let's see. Why is this 9 Pentacles here? This is also somebody who is single. There's a little mouse here, so maybe there was some form of constant voice here with this person in regards to what energy they needed to be in order to come forward. How is pile two's person here feeling? What is their energy here? Eight of Pentacles, more pentacle energy. So this is the work card. Some of you guys might know this person from work, but I feel like this person wants to work on things. It's like, I'm confident now, we can work on things. I don't want to argue. But it's disconnected from emotions. It's like this person wants to take actions and be energetically doing things with you that don't connect to emotions. But I do feel like it's coming from an authentic place of wanting to work on things and wanting to show up. Because again, I feel this person is a King of Pentacles energy, and it's like the proof is in what I do with you, or how I show up for you, or how I do acts of service for you. But this has nothing to do with opening up at all. Can we get one more for their emotions here in regards to what it is this person is going to do, if there are any emotions that pull through? What are they going to do here? It's like, I want to work on this, and I'm confident that I can show up. Knight of Pentacles. This person is showing up. I don't know, they're taking out your trash, they're washing your car. Thank you. This person's really going to be showing up here, you know? Okay, well, there's the next move, showing up, telling you that they want to work on things. Let's see the overall energy here, pile two's person, and then we'll look at your energy and we'll dive into the outcome of this whole thing. But let's see overall energy here for pile two's person here. Four of Wands in reverse. It's like this person got cold feet. That's what I get. Usually with Four of Wands in reverse, it's like the marriage got called off. You know, the bride got left at the altar. It didn't happen. It didn't come together. It got canceled. I got ghosted. I got trashed. And we couldn't build on it. You know, the most important day, the wedding day, or the pivotal point, instead of it coming together, it fell apart. I feel like this person just falls apart at the seams here, you know. Some of you guys may be dealing with a twin flame with the Four of Wands. That's my 1111 card. Okie dokie. Let's move on to you. So pile two and their overall energy here. How are they feeling? What's pile two's overall energy here? King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Wow. This is a lot of love. So I am feeling as though you guys haven't been actively doing anything in regards to moving towards this person, except for feeling a lot of love and knowing that there was potential here for love. Like, you guys are carrying the bulk of the love. Like, look at all these cups. Your person was void of any cups, and it's like, I'll hold the love for us, you know? So I feel like there's true love here. I feel like there's deep emotions. I feel like you see a potential that was there, but I feel like it just sat there, and I feel like you're not really doing anything with it because, I mean, what are you supposed to do with all this? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. How else is pile two feeling? I just heard you guys deserve each other. Maybe that's not nice if they did ghost you, but like, look how adorable. It's cute. Pile number two, spirits. What is this mess? Seven of Swords. Okay, and the Star in reverse. Okay, thank God. I thought I was going nuts. So you don't trust this person. Of course, they ghosted you. They treated you like, discarded you in some way here, like you weren't important. I feel like when it mattered the most, this person got cold feet and bailed on you. And I feel like you lost hope. So I do feel like there's a lot of love here, and you connect your emotions. You see what it could be. But at the same time, it's like, I can't trust this person, and at one point you might have seen a vision of what this potential, because of this potential and because you saw it, it was like you held maybe hope for this long-term thing that could happen. It's like you're no longer, I feel you're realistic now, you know, you're realistic. Maybe your rose-colored glasses fell off. It's like, and I do feel like maybe you're more like concerned with yourself, like, because you have so much love here, it's like, how do I protect myself here? I don't want to be in this person's game, because I do feel like you're still healing. I feel like there's still healing that's happening here from this ghosting, you know. So pile 2, how are they feeling here? How are they feeling? The Hierophants. So maybe this has made you take a look at what you want to commit to, you know, like, I was committing emotionally, potentially, to a situation here that didn't pan out to something here. And so now you're like, I really want a level of commitment, and I want a situation that isn't suspect, that is committed to me and that I can value and that shows me value. I feel like you learned a lot, but I feel like you're still healing. So you're learning lessons here. Taurus energy, Aquarius energy. Okay, so what's your next move then? What is pile 2's next move here? And look, this cat has the mouse in its mouth. I remember I said your person, which card was it? Yeah, it's like King of Pentacles with this little mouse, like something was like gnawing at them to address something here with you, and you have this mouse in your mouth. So let's see, what's pile 2's next move here, Spirit? 2 of Swords in reverse. It's like, as far as you're concerned, this person missed the boat, you know. This person missed the boat. I feel like you're no longer stuck contemplating. I feel like you literally might have sat trying to detach from any vision of wishful thinking here. I think you lost all hope. It's like you're not stuck trying to figure out, like, should I or shouldn't I, or just like, I'm just don't trust this person. 7 Swords, like, I love them, but I don't trust them. So peace be with them, because I do feel like you felt like a piece of trash here that's got to, again, just like, you know, kicked to the curb in some fashion. So let's see, what is your action then? Because so far I don't see really any action other than just not feeling like you're stuck in their world. Knight of Wands, moving forward, moving on. Yeah, freedom, moving on. What else? What action is pile number 2 taking here? Death. You're letting this go. I think you transformed. Like I said, with that Hierophant, there was lessons learned. I think you're healing from this, your Scorpio energy. So this has transformed you, and I feel like you could see something about this person you couldn't in the past, you know? So you have X-ray vision here, some form of truth that you're seeing now, that you're accepting, and some form of truth you're seeing in yourself, I feel, too. You know, maybe you're seeing, like, how much love you might have been feeling in a situation here that might have been not seeing you clearly, and you might have felt very exposed, you know? Right, so let's see what's the outcome here of this connection. What is the outcome? What is the outcome here? 10 of Wands. So 10 of Wands of burden, carrying the stress. I don't feel you're carrying any stress. I feel like you just don't trust this person. Is there stress when this person is coming in? Why do we have this 10 Wands here, Spirit? What's this 10 Wands about? The Knight of Swords. This person's coming forward and they are going to want to talk to you, but I feel like I think this kind of creates more tension than it does resolve anything, because I feel like this person might be coming in an energy here that doesn't really fix anything. Like I said, they're all tentacles. And it's like, look, I'm confronting this. I'm talking to you. It's like this person feels proud that they're coming forward to confront this thing that they couldn't in the past. But it's like, no, they're not confronting anything. They're just avoiding their feelings still. And they're saying, I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. But it's like, it's a heavy situation here with this 10 Wands. I feel it's causing you more stress than it's worth. The Hangman, Pisces energy. Yeah, I feel their energy comes through as this Knight of Swords, and you're sitting here as this Hangman. It's like your 7 Swords feeling is like, I don't trust this. Let me sit with this. I gotta sit on this for a bit. I gotta think about this for a bit. But it's like, now there's this heaviness. It's like, okay, well, when you were just gone and trashed me, it's like, it was a no-brainer here, even though it hurt and I felt love. Is like, now... Ace of Cups, emotional new beginning. This person definitely wants a new beginning with you. I think there's an opportunity to have a new beginning with this person, but I think you're in the energy of you want to reflect and think about it. Yeah, you'll really want to think about it, but I gotta tell you, like, I don't see this person coming through with cups at all. I'm gonna pull one more and then we'll get you some guidance in what this person wants to say. One more of this outcome here. So, emotional new beginning. You're contemplating, you're reflecting. 3 of Wands. This is leveling up, moving forward and on. So I do feel for a lot of you guys might be saying, okay, water under the bridge, let's see where this goes, you know. But I do feel for some of you guys, you're going to just say, I want to move forward and on from this connection, because there's too much heaviness here that isn't really making me feel good, you know. But either which way, I feel like you're not stuck. Like your 2 of Swords is in reverse. Like, even though we have Hangman, I think you're Hangman about them. And so even if you're kind of thinking about it, it's like, I'm still going to move forward with myself. Like, despite this heaviness I might feel here about what's happened with you, it's like, I still want to move forward. Let's get you some advice, and then we're going to see what this person wants to say to you. Interesting energy, I must admit. But I do feel like this person is still in an energy of being disconnected, if I gotta be honest, about their true feelings, which is definitely going to be a block here, because I don't see that they've resolved it. And so they're just coming with a sorry energy. So, you know, moving on with the 3 of Wands is like, to what though, really, you know? Let's see. Spirits, what's the guidance and the advice here for pile 2? What's the guidance and the advice for pile 2? Six of Wands in reverse. Not seen, not appreciated, unsuccessful. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this person sees you, you know, and I don't think this person knows how to show your value. I don't think that there will be success here if we don't heal the thing that was causing the issue in the first place. A 3 of Cups in reverse. So this card could be about us not being able to get deep enough, you know, and like keep things fairly casual. And I feel like it's in the shadow here, because I feel like this is what gets in the way. It's like this person can't connect to their emotions in a deeper way. It's like, you know, this person could, for some of you guys, like over party, you know, distract themselves, like as a way to sort of connect to their emotions. But there's like a disconnect from having a 2 cups. And I do feel like we're asking about like guidance for you. And this is like the card of reconciliation. This is like not successful and don't reconcile. Like, don't celebrate here on a victory, because this isn't really a victory. I don't think this is a victory, you guys. I think this person just feeling bad about ghosting and wanting to come out of the doghouse, but to not still connected to their emotions. And then Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you'll get stuck again. Spirit saying don't get stuck. That's at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, keep working on yourself. And I feel like this person does have good intentions to work, but it's like, I don't feel they're working on their emotional body. I feel like they just want to have you in their practical world, you know? And to them, that's like working on it. But I think they're really avoiding what needs to be done here. And I feel like you're not seen or appreciated. It'll be an unsuccessful reconciliation. You'll be stuck. Ugh, it's not good. So what does this person want to say to you then? Let's see. What does pile number 2's person want to communicate to pile number 2? It says, I wish I could share my good news with you. So for some of you guys, I feel like this person had some success at work. I feel like they want to communicate that with you. And I do feel like this is talking about this person, again, like connecting to that feeling of like patting themselves on the back, because now they're like, I don't want conflict. So they feel like they've leveled up. This is really frustrating because it's not really leveling up. It's just like still avoidant, but I guess in the past it was like so avoidant that I'll ghost you. And now it's like, no, I'm not going to ghost you. See, I'm not avoiding you. It's frustrating is what it is. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, this is the thing. It's like, now I'm coming forward with truths and I'm unghosting you. And I said it was you or I was mad and all of that stuff. Like, look, I'm taking accountability here. And so this is me being vulnerable and intimate and honest. And now we can level up and move forward. It's like, no, all you're doing is undoing what you did wrong anyway, because they ghosted you. They trashed you. They did those things. And it's like, they're like, yeah, I see that that was wrong. It's like, yeah, but why did you do it? I'll take the blame. Yeah, you will take the blame. But now what? Like, now, can you connect with your emotions? Like, now, they're skirting around and taking blame for the thing that they should have been not done in the first place. But they're not taking accountability for where they're at in their life. Oh my gosh. What is this, spirits? Is this like the same collective I've been reading for? These people, I can't. I left when I saw you with someone. So this is that third party. Was that you guys? Third party energy. And I don't think this is, like I said, was it gossip? Yeah, no, yes. I don't, for some of you guys, it could definitely be they heard something, like I said, or like there was like some jealousy here. But I feel like this, I left when I saw you with someone. It's like, their fear triggered them to ghost you. Their fear, they were triggered. Okay, and they were triggered by this like energy right when they ghosted or right when they did what it was that they did. And it's like they're trying to explain this to you. It's like, this is why I shut down. This is why it happened. Okay. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, we know this. There are 3 cups. There can't get to 2 cups. And then their fear got cold feet. And then it's like, that's why I left. That's why I did this. This is what I was thinking. I know that I crossed the line with you. Yeah, like they ghosted you and they treated you poorly here. So, but it's like accountability for that and that alone. But it's not about the secluded incident. This is about them and their behaviors and their rooted problem of them being disconnected from their emotions and why it is that they got freaked out in the first place, that they're not addressing here. What else do they want to say to pile number 2 before I lose it here? eyes twitching. Got all these. Okay. We have 10. You make my heart full. So do they even feel their heart? I feel like you make this person feel, but I don't think this person knows how to do with all these feelings. So it's like a lifetime of not being able to feel, and now here comes pile 2 making me feel, and it's like I could feel when I'm in your presence. And I sit there basking in the feeling, but it doesn't do anything. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Again, I want you to stay, making me feel full. Can you do this? I just want space. So here's this triggering that happens when this person needs space because there's a requirement for them to open up. And then it's like, I just need the space in order for me to feel comfortable, and they shut you out. And then we have 15 with sex, which is devil energy, Capricorn energy. So this person wants the affection. This person feels attracted to you. This person feels like this is how they can connect with you, you know, but again, like, where's the emotion? Sex isn't really emotions, and they might be confusing their passion and their sexual feelings here as well with like connecting to emotions, but I do feel like they could feel love from you. I mean, you're the King of Cups, and you have a lot of love for this person. Let's pull one more for what they want to say to you. 2 more, I guess. I dream about you a lot, too much. So I still feel like this person has a way of dressing up. Oh, this is such a frustrating energy. It's like they dress up what they can do, which is just normal stuff, as them being emotionally ready and matured and doing the thing for you. But it's just like admitting when we did something bad, or like saying, I feel, not even I feel, because I don't feel this person saying feels at all. This person's just like, when you were gone, like, I missed that. Or like something like this, like, I don't like when you leave. Like, there's a big fat fucking disconnect here. And then we have yes, Spirit's saying big disconnect. Run for the hills. I don't know, can't tell you what to do here, but this person has a lot of work to do on themselves, and I really hope that I don't have to read for this collective again. So I encourage you to mosey on along, and so did Spirit with this. Like, this isn't going to be a successful reconciliation of sorts in regards to progressing, you know, like, no. So I think a lot of you guys know this, but I mean, the King of Cups does love very deeply, and I do feel like you have love for this person, but unfortunately, unless this person like even understands what it means to be vulnerably open, then they confuse their energy as being vulnerably open, and then think that that's where they got to stop. And it's like, no, that's like the beginning of just normalcy, if that's a word, like being normal, like normal as in like, you know, communicating like a friend would even. So I feel for you. I wish you guys the very best, and see you at the next one. All right, pile number 3. You guys picked the the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Please save this reading. It's been an interesting reading. We're looking at a love reading here, and we're looking at energy around you at this time. What should we start with? Let's start with this one. Let's see. Energy around pile number 3. This love story. What's going on energetically around pile 3? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. Please protect me and the viewer and this connection as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. We have, I wish I could share my good news with you, and I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. So I'm getting this person that's coming through here, someone who might have not have been fully honest with you, because why all of a sudden are they wanting to tell you how they feel? And what is this good news? something's happened to them maybe, or maybe the good news is I finally can connect to a part of myself and I want to show you this, because maybe it was understood that this person, or maybe you talked to them about them being emotionally disconnected or incapable of expressing themselves in some way. So they want to share something with you. Okay, well, let's see. What is going on energetically in this connection, Spirit, overall? It was my fault, but I blamed you. So is there an epiphany here? I don't know. I feel like for some of you guys, there might have been time apart for this person to come into some realization, you know, like enough space for them to come into some sort of epiphany, like maybe I never seen what it was you were trying to tell me, or what created all the arguments here, but now it's like I can see how my disconnection, or how I was incapable of expressing myself, might have caused disconnect. And by blaming you, as like I don't know, like treated you unfairly in some way here, or I seen it as you were pushing me or pressuring me, or you had the issue here. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay, so it's a form of sabotage. It was my fault. I blamed you, and I knew exactly what I was doing. Ooh, that's not good. Because the type of energy that I'm getting here is like they knew exactly that it wasn't your fault, but yet they were putting it on you. That sounds very narcissistic here, but what else is going on with this connection, Spirit? Energetically, what is this connection all about here, so that the viewer knows what this is about? I hope that you can forgive me one day. So somebody who, again, wasn't honest, they made it seem like it was your fault, they were disconnected from their emotions. Let's pull some of these so you know who this is about. This is energy around pile number 3 about, spirits. Vibes. So we see like a dark angel here. Vibes. Maybe you sense this person is still lurking. Maybe they're coming around. And what's with this vibes? It says, just friends. Vibes and just friends. I think this is someone that, yeah, again, like never expressed to you how they truly felt and kept it on friend level. And you would chill, or you knew that there was something more, but they weren't being honest. And then maybe you confronted them or something, because like, I hope you can forgive me one day. Like, forgive them for what? For not telling you? I think there's more than this. I think something happened between you and this person where I do feel they lied. I do feel there's a lie here. I don't know. Let's see if we can see some more about who is this person for you. What is the energy of this connection, Spirit? The energy of this connection. Controlling. It's like this person was controlling the situation by not revealing something, you know, trying to appear in a certain way and controlling outcome, and not revealing would allow them to manipulate the situation, or even you in some way here to fall into some form of trap. Hurt. They hurt you. And they knew what they were doing. Unappreciated. Yeah. So I think you might have tried to do something good for this person. And I think this person just outrightly denied something. I feel, you know, lied about something, denied about something, and you just felt not seen, not understood, not appreciated. And this could be a friend, you know, but I feel like there was something more here that they weren't wanting to admit or acknowledge, and you felt betrayed, like they weren't being honest or supportive. Oh my. Okay, so pile number 3's person's energy here. this person for pile 3. You can crisscross roles as you see fit, but let's see. It's this person's energy then. Why are we seeing this person? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. Thank you, Spirit. We see the 9 of Cups in reverse. Peacock energy, ego. I feel like this person might have, yeah. So Peacock's all about self-expression too. And it's like something they could have said and they didn't say it. You know, I want to tell you how I feel. So it's like, okay, what I'm getting to for some of you guys, maybe it wasn't about feelings, like they felt these ways for you and they were like suppressed, not so much, but I feel like this person was supposed to stand up, I think, or have your back or say something, and this person didn't. It's like this person let you down in a very bad way in some way here, you know, and it's hard for you to forgive this person. And I also feel like this person might have chose to side with something else in the moment that fulfilled them in some way, but it was like at the expense of this connection. I feel like they sabotaged this connection, and they should have said the truth, or they should have expressed or spoke up or stood up for you, and they did not. And now this person's like feeling emotionally dissatisfied with their behavior here. I didn't stand up for pile 3 when I could have, should have. The Hermit. And so you stop talking to this person. There's a lot of you guys, it could definitely be a friend, you know. Separation here. This person's had time to really soul search and reflect. It's like what I did might have been very selfish, might have been very hurtful. You guys might be dealing with the Virgo here. We have the Hermit. How else are they feeling? Pile number 3's person. Yeah, they might have fell off the face of the earth or just stopped talking to you. You know, they didn't even maybe tell you why they did what they did. 4 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So the 4 of Wands in reverse for me is always like cold feet, or like last minute it fell apart or didn't happen in some way, you know, where you thought things were like all already planned, everything was sort of laid out, and then all of a sudden someone drops the ball. And it's like a falling apart of something here. And 8 of Cups in reverse is like, we're not allowing ourselves to leave an emotionally dissatisfying situation because we feel emotionally invested somehow, even though it's not fulfilling. Is this person supposed to do something that they promised you that they would do, and they ended up doing the same thing they always do, and last minute it sort of pulled the rug from under you? It's kind of what I'm feeling here, you know. It's like they chose to go with the old friend group or the old relationship or the thing that they said that they didn't like, and that's what they ended up doing, and then it just couldn't come together with me and them because they lied. And now they're like sitting there like unhappy about their choice and what they did and how they hurt you, and that situation was always emotionally unhappy anyway. You got the 9 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse, which tells me that this person was never emotionally fulfilled there anyway. So why they would choose to stay there or invest there at the expense of what they could experience with you is beyond me, and maybe beyond you too. 6 of Cups in reverse. So this person is stuck on a person, place, or thing of the past. They could just say, well, this was my friend from high school. This was my soulmate from, you know, 1981 that I don't know, even though this was someone who made them feel not good, and maybe they told you all this or something. It's like, oh, I want to get out, or you know, and then it was like, okay, put your money where your mouth is, or they had an opportunity to deal with this thing, and it's like, instead of dealing with it, it's like they stayed there. I feel like they stayed wherever they were at, and it was like disappointing to say the least. And I feel like you were genuinely trying to help them or move forward with something that they themselves are needing to move forward from. And then I feel like this person still hasn't moved on from you. Like, I feel like this person is really thinking about what they've done with you here. So let's see, what's their next action then? What is pile 3's person's next action here? Wow, these readings are, I have to sage this room afterwards. What is pile number 3's person next action here? Knight of Cups. They're coming towards you, man. Okay, whether this is somebody who's emotionally into you or not, it's like they want to give you the love now. You know, they want to show you the love and the appreciation. It's like, I appreciated you when you were there. I want to show you this. Yeah, like, oh, look at this. Even I want to share with you my good news. I feel for some of you guys, okay, if this resonates for you, if they were supposed to leave a toxic situation, a relationship, or something that was holding them back emotionally from moving on with themselves and potentially with you, for some of you guys, if this is romantic, if not just in their life, it's like this person is taking a step now away from that. And they want to share this with you, you know, like you'll be happy to celebrate this with them. But I feel like they already disappointed you. But it's like, oh, I can't wait to share this with pile number 3, because pile 3 always wanted me to move forward and move on and make healing steps away from this thing that I was really stuck to or stuck on, and now I want to share this. But when I asked about their current energy, like, we still got the 6 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse, but we do have the Hermit, which means they were contemplating on that sort of behavior. I feel like this person is coming towards you with this Knight of Cups. So let's see, what's their next move here? The Queen of Swords in reverse. So Queen of Swords in reverse isn't giving me great energy, because this is still not saying the whole truth, you know? This is still not expressing something or holding some information back that would provide clarity. And I mean, the Knight of Cups is just expressing how we feel, but there's some form of information that isn't being expressed or understood by you, because I do feel like this person is, well, I don't know if it's by you, but I just feel like this person is still not being clear. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Something about an established family or a situation that was keeping them sort of held hostage in some capacity. I feel like there's been movement, but I feel like maybe there's something they're not completely expressing or understanding. Let's see, why is this Queen of Swords here, Spirit? What's with this Queen of Swords in regards to pile number 3's person and this next action? This card fell sideways, the Sun. Okay, so this is a lack of clarity. This is definitely, could be a lack of clarity, or we finally see the light. It's kind of sideways, so maybe this person's like jumping the gun. It's like, I don't fully understand yet or see how, but I'm starting to see, or I'm starting to understand what you were telling me, or what it was that I was supposed to sort of do here, but I don't have all the answers, and I want to get clear with this. What's their next move here? What's pile 3's next move? So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo energy. And yeah, let's, oh my goodness. So this fell like this. 5 of Pentacles. Out in the cold. Kicked to the curb. Are they feeling left out in the cold by you, or why is this 5 Pentacles here? King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is definitely could be a lack of resources, a lack of confidence. I feel like this person, okay, I feel like this person is coming towards you, okay, but I feel like this person doesn't understand how you're going to react. And I feel like there is a feeling of feeling kind of shut out by you and not being confident how you're going to take in their news here, because I do feel like this person is sort of going to gauge you. And it's like, if pile 3 receives me well, and we could talk about this as like the Sun, and I could get clarity on this and bring more joy and light to me and figuring this out, because I do feel they're dealing with some established thing that they're trying to break free from that isn't doing it for them. But if pile 3 is sort of shut out and still not working with me, or if I feel like they're not open to something in regards to more positive energy, then it's like, then I'm still in the dark here. So it's kind of, they're using it as a barometer, or what's it called, like a I don't know, a litmus test, like, where are things at? Where are things at? This is very strange. Let's see. What is pile three's person's next move here? Can we get one more card here in regards to their next move? Ace of Swords in reverse again. Yeah, like, I don't know if you don't know. Okay. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is really not a very good energy, because it's like, if you are certain and clear and you communicate what we could be or what is right, it's like, then I'll make these moves and move in that direction of what's best based on what you say and how you engage. But if you're closed and removed and not sharing with me, it's like, I don't want to be honest with myself and deal with my situation. And, you know, it could go either way here based on how you react. And it's like, I'm not confident here because the energy that they're feeling for you, but it's like, they're still coming towards you and they still have feelings here, and, but they don't, there's some truth that they're putting on you in regards to whether they'll be authentic or not, or whether they can take action or express themselves or not. And even that peacock energy, like I was saying, there was a need for them to speak some truth. And it's like, I'll speak that truth now, or I'll take action on that truth now, but only when and if you provide me with the clarity I need to do this. But this is like, I feel something that they're having to come up with and do on their own. Like, this has nothing to do with you. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but this is kind of how it's coming through. So let's see. I want to see your energy. Like, what is going on here? Okay, so pile number three's energy here. What is pile three's energy here? Pile three, how are they feeling? What is their overall energy here? The Magician. So you're in a powerful position of manifesting what it is you want. Virgo, Gemini energy. I feel like maybe you're open to communicating with this person, potentially here with the Magician. Maybe you've been waiting for this person to see the light, because Magician can talk about divine timing. Maybe you've been manifesting that this person sort of see the light somehow here. Pile number three, how are they feeling? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Like, you weren't chasing or competing after this person. Again, they made their choice. Some of them, they chose someone else or a different situation here or circumstance. They sided with that, and it showed you where you stood. And it's like, I'm not going to compete. I'm not going to fight for this person. You might have just given up. You don't really even want to invest your 8 strength, Leo in reverse. I think you lost confidence in this person coming out of this thing completely. It's like, I don't have confidence that you're going to do the right thing. This fell like this. Queen of Wands in reverse. Look, now we have the King and the Queen of Wands both in reverse, divine counterpart. So this could have been your best friend. This could have been your partner. This could have been, you know, like, could have been the other woman here in some regard if they were dealing with a third party. But it's like you weren't appreciated or seen, and you weren't about to have to be an option here and fight for this person. And I feel like you had a huge confidence blow too, like here in your experience with this person. And I feel like this made you retreat. So one more in regards to pile number three's feelings then overall. How are they feeling? And then we'll look at your next move. The King of Swords. I think you're in your mind now, like you're more logical. You've learned. You're like, I'm learned from my experience. I'm going to act in wisdom. I'm going to speak only things that make sense. I'm not going to get pulled by my emotions or my fire or my passion or anything. It's like, I know now. I've learned from the past. Okay, let's see your next action here. We have Six of Swords. You've already moved on from this. You've moved away from conflict. You don't want anything to do with situations where other people are involved, because Five Swords could definitely talk about other people sort of up in the mix. It's like slowly you've been sailing away. Page of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys stopped talking to this person, you know, even if there was a lack of clarity here, is like, I just want to move forward. And Six Swords with this one sword is Seven Swords. So I feel like you don't trust this person. You don't trust the situation. There was a lack of understanding here fully of what happened or why things happened, because, like, again, I feel like the rug got pulled from under you. But I feel like you don't really want to talk to this person. You might be shut down. You might have blocked them. Let's see one more here in regards to your next action. What is pile 3's next action here towards this person and in this situation? Queen of Pentacles. You're doing you. I think you're good. You know, you don't need this person to build your confidence. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is very grounded, very practical, very confident Queen. Yeah, I don't think you need clarity from this person at all. I think you're good where you're at. And if this person comes forward, it's like, I don't even know you want to listen to this person. Let's see, what's your overall then? What's the outcome here overall for you? And then we'll look at the connection. What is your overall energy here? Nine of Wands, you're defensive. You're defensive, you know. You have a wall up. You might be guarded. I do feel there's one more. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're focused on just moving on and moving forward with yourself. And so you might be very, very guarded. You don't want to let this person in. You don't want to be taken advantage. So let's see. What's the overall here for this connection then? What's the overall energy for this connection? Seven of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So 7 plus the 1 is the 8. So there's been a lack of communication here, a lack of progress. I feel like you're not wanting to move forward with this person. I feel like it may be with this person sort of being in the energy they're in. They kind of diffuse the situation here with this 7 of Wands in reverse. But I feel like it's more of this connection or the situation doesn't have the same pull it used to at one point in time over you. It's like you're not interested at all. And you're just like, it doesn't really matter so much anymore. And maybe this person's still fired up about this, you know, and that's why they want to gauge, like, is pile 3 fired up still? Or because I feel at one point you were invested here. Let's see, what's the overall outcome then of this situation? The Star. So this is hopeful. This is long-term wishes granted here, Aquarius energy. And then we have the Two of Cups. This threw me for a loop. So this is all about surrendering. And this could be about us not pursuing. So I don't know how this pans out with this person, but I do feel your energy allows you to bring in and manifest, because you got the Magician first right off the hop. You're manifesting your happiness in your Two of Cups. You're aligning with this. I don't feel it's this person, but I don't know, for some of you guys, no, I don't feel it's this person. It's like you're aligning with a future here that brings in your Two Cups based on healing, based on different alignment here. Let's see. I'm going to pull one card. Is this person? Or so I do feel like things are diffused here. Seeing elephants, which to me is talking about the past, and the lotus flower, which is like out of the crappy situation, there's like a blossoming thing here. And I'm seeing poppies, which also talk about the past. You guys, I don't know if you guys choose to deal with this person from the past. Maybe there's been a lot of healing here, a lot of understanding. Ace of Cups, emotional new beginning. So a lot of self-work went into this. I feel like some of you guys might be giving this person another chance. And some of you guys might be just focused on yourself to align yourself with your Two Cups. But whatever it is that you are wishing or hoping or seeing for yourself, I feel this is exactly what sort of lines up for you when you get a new chance to do this. So we'll get you guys some advice, and then we'll get some what this person wants to say, because I do feel like this person wants to say something to you. And I feel like what's weird is like this person is kind of piecemeal. Like, I'll say to you, but based on how you present yourself, like if you are open and on the same page as me, then I'll reveal more. But if you're like not wanting to I don't know, if you're not wanting to like experience me, then I'll just sort of hold back and I won't move in any direction in my world, because I feel like this person was needing to make moves in their world and take steps, and it's like riding on you and what you say. Okay, wow, this person. Okay, so let's see, what's the guidance and the advice here then for pile 3? What is this guidance? It's the guidance. The Tower in reverse. You went through something here. I think you both went through something here where you had to deconstruct what wasn't solid. Death, yeah. Something got massively transformed. It can't be the same. So even if you do give this person another chance, I think you'd know, because I feel like you've gone through something, and like that owl, that wisdom, it's like you understand something now that's like you're able to discern and not sort of be led by passion, fire, or that sort of thing. It's like logically, and release what doesn't serve. And I do feel like if this person was supposed to let something go with that 10 Pentacles in reverse and this Tower in reverse and this Death, like there's been a release, there's been a change. And I think that's why they want to share this news with you, you know, but maybe you give them a chance, like, oh, you actually did that, you know, I didn't think you will. Five of Cups in reverse, yeah. In the past, I think you had to grieve this. This person didn't do what was aligned for their greatest good, and so I feel there's been a lot of grief, a lot of like regret in the past. But I feel like you guys, both of you guys, have been in this state for some time, and there's coming out of this grieving period. And I do feel is like to take action, you know, to actually like release. 8 of Swords in reverse, yeah, freeing yourself from this limitation, or what we thought was limiting to us. Okay, what does this person want to say to you? It's just interesting, because it felt to me like this person, even if the Tower deconstructed and that 10 Pentacles, is like based on what you say. Okay, so it's like based on what you say, I move forward with you or not. But I feel like this person, that's what I need to see, because that's not sitting well with me. Is like, are they still in that situation or circumstance that they sided with, knowing it wasn't good for them? Like, let's say you show no interest here at all, or you like don't respond to this person. Like, what's going on there? Have they fully walked away from that, or realized what that is? Like the 5 of Cups in reverse means they fully realized, you know, and feel bad about what they did. The Tower in reverse means they let something fall. So Strength in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. I feel this person was cowardly, and I feel like this person wasn't seeing it. And I feel like this was the biggest challenge here, was the need for this person to become honest and to see and to understand where they were being cowardly and needed courage in order to face something and deal with this thing. But did they? Page of Cups. So 2 pages here. Pages could talk about like the early stages of something, but maybe being fairly immature. Page of Cups. So that's the apology card. They definitely feel bad. Did they break away from this situation? 5 of Swords in reverse. This indicates that whoever was involved in the meddling and creating this 5 swords and this connection, because there were other people involved here, I feel like they're no longer hanging out with them or no longer around, or it's no longer going to impact this connection. I feel like this person wants to have a new beginning here, and I do feel they feel bad. I do feel like this person still has some sort of understanding that they need to do, and I do feel it's around their confidence, and also I feel like building their strength or their courage as they keep moving forward, as they keep sort of working towards freeing themselves from this thing that had a hold of them, the devil in reverse thing that had a hold of them, Capricorn energy. So are they completely free? This is why I'm getting this energy that's not really sitting well with me, because it's like maybe they weren't as stuck as they were, you know, when they were in the past, but it's like there's still some working through this. There's still some carving away. There's still some need to understand they're at the early stages of this, not being fully clear, but knowing at least they felt bad. And maybe, I don't know, because I don't think they fully see that it was cowardly, or where they can build the courage. And maybe you gave this person courage, but I feel like they do know what was creating the toxicity here. And this is what they're wanting to free themselves of and working towards freeing themselves of. Yeah, and the sun, and it's, I don't really read bottom of the deck reverse, but the more the energy I'm getting here is like the sun will come out. So like I'll get clarity here. Like there's more to be understood, and pile 3 brings me happiness and joy, and will bring the clarity here. So let's see what they want to say to you. Okay, so what does pile 3's person actually wants to communicate then to pile 3? What do they want to say? I feel like they want to share with you this sort of shift that they've had. So I remember every detail of that day. So some memory is really standing out. It could be, you know, the day that I feel maybe they disappointed you, like it plays in their head with that 5 cups. Finding out the truth crushed me. I think this is how you felt. And the fact that this person was cowardly, like both of you guys, I feel like were crushed by this person's actions, and you might have said this to this person, and this is what they remember, is like the last thing you said to them was like, now I see your true colors, or now I see where you stand, you know, or the truth reveals itself somehow, and now I can see clearly, and it's really disappointing. And so they let you down. I left you before you could leave me. So this is that cold feet energy again. So a form of sabotage here. I wish I could share my good news with you. Again, they really want to tell you this thing that they're freeing from the devil. I don't feel they're free. I feel they're jumping the gun a little bit, you know, but they want to share this with you. It's like, I made this choice, or I made this small move, or something like this. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So again, like, I mean, for taking accountability here at the time when it mattered was more like maybe them gaslighting you, or maybe them making excuses why, I don't know, like you had anything to do with the reason why things went the way they did, you know? Like, I feel like they were maybe using it as a scapegoat. I'm starting to understand our connection. So again, starting to, like, page energy, like still under the devil, but kind of getting free. The sun's kind of there, but it's kind of not. So there's this like beginning budding stage, and they're so happy about this budding stage that's like changing things, you know, it's changing things for me now. It's changing the way I see things now. I dropped a whole bunch of cards. I do feel like this one. I'm afraid to contact you. Again, testing the waters. Like, are you mad? Where are you at? My life is not as together as it seems. Again, there's still some more news at 11, more things I need to resolve here, you know, and it's like, I want to contact you because I feel you give this person encouragement, or you shed light and you guide them towards maybe making decisions that are in their highest good. And it's like, without you here is like, I'm not quite sure what direction to go. And oh, pile 3 would be very excited. Like I made a decision or a step in that direction that pile 3 kept telling me was like what I was supposed to sort of do for myself. And there's a feeling of feeling proud, but there's also a feeling of kind of hesitant for the next step, or what's next then, you know? But so I feel there's this codependency on you and what you say and your approval. And Let's see, what else does this person want to communicate to pile 3? You guys are going to have to tell me, like, I don't know if these readings are even going to resonate with anyone here. So we have, I miss you, do you? Number 8, so the need to walk away from something. They definitely miss you because they feel like you're not in their life no more. 13, which is the transformation. I sometimes wonder if you care. So again, putting their feelers out there, you know, but things have been transformed. This connection can't go back to the same. I feel like there was like a lot of changes here that needed to happen, a lot of release that needed to happen. But it's like now they want to know, like, do you care? Like, is there still a potential here? I don't want to lose you. No, they don't. They don't want to lose this friendship or this connection to you. And let's see some more. What is it that pile 3's person wants to communicate to pile 3, Spirit? Ace of Cups. I want a new beginning. I want a new beginning. So there's that opportunity to start over, you know, and it isn't the upright and it wasn't the upright too there. So I feel like there's been a lot of self-love or self-reflection or self-understanding here to make a decision that's aligned with the greatest good that maybe this person struggled to do because they'd sabotage or something like this. But I feel they do want a new beginning with you. 3, your family won't like me. So again, this energy of there's still reasons why maybe, you know, this can't flow in the way that maybe we want it to flow. So there's things to iron out. I hope you'll wait for me. So 2 3s here. 3 3 could be significant. 33, getting Empress energy. Family could definitely talk about mother energy, mother of a child here. And I hope you'll wait for me. I think the whole thing here was you giving this person the benefit of the doubt and waiting for them to see the light. I am terrified. Yeah, and them being cowardly and being terrified. And like that's been your dynamic. I feel is like you were waiting and you were giving this person light and confidence and moving forward. And it's like instead of doing the thing, they got cold feet and got terrified. And now they're terrified of contacting you because it's like, where is pile 3 sitting? Do they miss me too? But I want to share with them this revelation I've had, or this like little movement I've had in freeing myself from this situation, you know. But I don't know. Pile 3, I don't know what to tell you. These were interesting readings. It could certainly be because of the influx of like subscribers here that's been like, none of these felt to me like the same readings that we've had. I mean, it could definitely be in the same frequency, but it's not what it felt like. So for those of you guys who have been here before and weren't expecting to see all of this, neither was I. So I don't know. I'm sure some people will fall off here because, again, I don't know. I don't know who that will resonate for, but that was interesting. All right. So I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are all doing very well, and I'll see you guys at the next one. All right. Bye-bye.